What's up, guys? Welcome to Revline 89, and today we're talking about your worthless cold air intake. Yes, that's right, I am calling you out on your worthless, pathetic cold air intake. That goes for all you V8 and V6 owners. All right, to get into context, what? We have a cold air intake as well? Man, we must be worthless as well. No, the cold air intake is not worthless, and neither are you. What makes it worthless is the fact if you just simply install a cold air intake without a tune. If you buy a cold air intake and you stick it on your car and you're seeing all these, oh yeah, the advertisements, you're gonna gain 5 horsepower, you're gonna gain 10 horsepower. I've seen cold air intake advertisements saying you can get 25 horsepower from that cold air intake. But you know, the problem is what most of those companies don't tell you, and they don't tell you because if they did, a lot of people wouldn't actually spend the money for the air intake, and that is you cannot unlock your cold air intake's true potential unless you get a tune with that cold air intake to get the benefits of it. So without a tune, if you slap your cold air intake on, okay, you may have more free flow exhaust, or whatever. You might get colder air coming in because it's, it's a better flow. It's, you got a straight flow here right into the throttle body, right into the motor. So you definitely get that flow. But the problem is your motor is still not tuned to pull in even more air than it should. So please, if you got a cold air intake or you're gonna get a cold air intake, make sure you get a tune. What I like to do and what I recommend is get your mods put on, your different mods put on, your cold air intake put on, and then get a tune after you've done all that stuff, shortly after. That way you can optimize all of the performance stuff that you just installed with your tune. I'm sure I'm gonna get a lot of flack from some people on that, because a lot of people get really offended when you tell them that. I can't tell you how many people, that I've talked to and said, hey, I just bought a cold air intake. I can see, I feel the 15 horsepower difference. And I'm thinking, you can feel the 15 wheel horsepower difference. Oh yeah, it's so awesome. I said, oh, okay. So you got it tuned, right? What are you talking about? No. As soon as I put it on, you can tell the difference. It's pretty hard to break things to people that don't want to listen. I mean, have you ever talked to someone about a cold air intake or a part that needed something else done to really get the performance from it? You might get a little performance from it without a tune. Absolutely, especially if your stock air intake is old and the filter's bad, but you're not going to get near the performance without the tune. But have you ever talked to someone about getting their vehicle something done and it needs something else, but they say, oh no, I don't need that, or oh man, I see the performance, but deep down inside, but you can't. It's just you cannot see the performance without doing this or this or this. So anyway, that is an update on the cold air intake that y'all should know.